So they lost 3,500 asylum seekers, migrants. 3,500. They've got absolutely no idea who they are or where they are or what they're doing. But they're going to find them. Don't you worry about that. Oh, the government is all over it. They got a plan.
We have a plan. Or you just go back to square one. That's why it's so important we stick to this plan.
Stick to the plan, whatever the plan is. Just saying the word plan a lot. Yeah, they lost 3,500 of them, but don't you worry about that. They're all over it. Meanwhile, a year ago, it was reported that the government had lost 200 children, many of whom had arrived in the UK on small boats without a parent or guardian, and they disappeared after being placed in hotels run by contractors employed by the Home Office. And I bet it was the same names that keep mysteriously cropping up over and over and over again, these contractors. They lost 200 children. Did they find them? I mean, how can you lose 200 children? They lost 76 from one hotel. 76 children. But, you know, other than that, they're all over it, and nothing to see here. Kitty says, Nick, you have to watch It's a Sin. It was on Channel 4 and written by the wonderful Russell T Davies. Seriously, it's so good. Russell T... Isn't he the guy who did Doctor Who? The children's programme? Well, if it is, then it's a no from me. And furthermore... No. No. Let's have Central Manchester. Hello, John. Oh, John. Too late. Let's have Huddersfield. David.
Nick, you're losing faith in democracy here. I mean, first your attack on Scones, which I think is scandalous.
Scones. Scones.
No, Scones. And giving up on Scones. And giving up on Galloway. Don't be stubborn. And giving up on Galloway Watch, for his head.
Oh.
And now, worse than that, you've lost sight of the democratic process.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. And the thing is this, recently with the Israel situation, 70% of the British population said they wanted to push for a ceasefire.
Yeah.
And then Parliament has shifted. Okay, events have shifted as well, I know that. But in 5 years of Keir Watch, we'll be keeping an eye on his head for his hair and what have you.
Yeah.
I thought he might play something then, but he didn't. Anyway, we know he doesn't need that much product in his hair, but what he will be doing is he'll be listening to the electorate, as much as he'll be being lobbied as well. And so, therefore, the change that you're talking about, and far be it from me, because you keep telling me off, because I keep suggesting that people need not vote.
Oh, come
you say
on.
It should be compulsory. I know, you say it should be compulsory.
Yes.
It's things like this that make people lose their faith in voting.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, it must be dispiriting. Just imagine the good people of Dover. They voted for a Conservative. They voted for a right-wing Conservative, not just a centrist Conservative. She's a right-winger in the Conservative in the right-wing party. She's on the right of the right-wing party, and now she's a socialist.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I wouldn't go that far either, no.
Well, she wouldn't go that far. And a good friend of Diane Abbott, I'm sure they go and have coffee mornings together.
Yeah, sure.
But what they say, she's very up on housing issues. And as that caller, Malcolm, said earlier, she's not going to stand at the next election.
Right.
So she's a warm-up act for somebody else, basically.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So that's the thing. So I think the democratic process is not done solely and wholly in the voting booth, as you keep suggesting, because you want to find me for maybe not going. It's done throughout the entirety of a parliament, isn't it? Because changes happen.
Yeah, but I don't think you should be allowed to just switch parties and keep your job. Switch parties by all means, but then you have to go back to the electorate and say, how about me now?
Yes, now that would be truly activating democracy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I do agree with you about that. Scones, no.
Scones.
Scones, no, but that, yes.
You're going to tell me...
but not forgotten.
You're going to tell me you put the cream on first, next.
Behave yourself. Butter and jam.
Butter?
Cream, I'm not rich.
Right.
What do you think I am?
Okay.
How do you know I've even got a fridge?
All right, thanks a lot, David. Hey, Keir,
You don't need to put all of that product in your hair. You just don't.
You just don't.